camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Step into the world where your vision's unfurled. Ecamm Live's on the scene, let your story be heard. Drag, drop, connect, a tech symphony. Broadcasting live in high quality. Multicam magic, switch it on the go. From your Mac to the world, let your visual show. Overlay, graphic scene, switching slick. With Ecamm Live, no editing, and that's the trick. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Dial in your sound, make it crisp and clear. Mic check 1, 2, let the audience hear. Interviewing guests from near and far. From local to global, you're a streaming star. Green screen effects, transport your space. Custom backgrounds, tie your digital place. Stream to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live. Ecamm's versatility, man, it helps you thrive. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Analytics in view, see your message spread. Comments on the screen, every word can be read. Record, repurpose with ridiculous ease. Click from social media, spread your message like a breeze. No heavy edits, save your precious time. Ecamm Live, the rhythm to creators rhyme. From hobbyists to pros, it's a tool to choose. Ecamm Live, the platform where you never lose. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction.
Camera,
You
live
post,
in
they engage,
action.
it's a chain.
Come on now, talk to me. Tell me y'all weren't bumping to that just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Lion Flood here, FLUDD, your neighborhood hustler, and today we're talking about the Stream Deck. What is it? How does it work? What would you use it for? Today I'm answering all of those questions. And speaking of questions, I want to make sure that if you do have questions, I get to see them and they are answered. So if you would do me a favor, if you have a comment, please just put it in the chat. If you have a question, if you have questions, then please put it in this format. A Q, then write your question. Okay. What that does is it allows the system to separate your comments and your questions, and I can see them easily and get directly to it. So I am excited about today, and I want to know what you guys are up to. So, what is a Stream Deck? Let's start off with that. I want you to think of the Stream Deck as being hotkeys in a box. I heard it after I said it. So, Stream Deck is like hotkeys on your keyboard, or they can be essentially placed so whatever you would like to bring up onto screen or to make active can be done easier. I'm going to show you a couple of images and show you exactly what they're going to be. Now, please keep in mind, since today's session is the basics of the Stream Key, I am not going to be going over a whole lot of the advanced features, just primarily the basic features to get you started. Okay, I do hold advanced class to show you how to do so much more stuff with the Stream Deck. A lot of people will see that done when I'm holding other sessions and my screens and so forth like that. Okay, so let's get started. Let me get my super cape and we can get this party going.
We are talking about the greater good.
Greater good.
I got a greater good. I'm here for the greater good.
The greatest good you are ever gonna get.
Perfect example of using the Stream Deck. Right, I was able to push a button, a hotkey, to bring that up. So let me show you what the Stream Deck looks like. Now, there are a few different Stream Decks, and I'm going to be talking to you about just one that I would highly recommend getting first before the others. I myself, I use three. I have four, but I use three. Okay, and they're all different kinds. All right, so let's get right into this. And they're all different kinds. All right, so let's. This Stream Deck that you're seeing here is a 6-key Stream Deck. It is kind of like the beginning basics, the model. Uh, you can assign buttons as you see there. So, for an example, the first button that you see is the P for PowerPoint. So, you know how maybe someone's trying to bring up their slides, they're bringing up a PowerPoint or bringing up Keynote or something, and they have to go and find their desk and find it. Well, pressing that button will automatically bring up your PowerPoint. Okay, it'll automatically bring up your slides. So again, it makes your workflow simpler, easier. So you want to do it more. You're not frazzled. You're not hectic. Press it, and your PowerPoint comes up. Next one is for your mail office, right? Again, all of these does not have to be specifically for doing something on the screen. It could just be for your regular workflow. Maybe you are wanting to send an email. Maybe you get an email and you don't want to have to go and find your icon on your desk. You press the button, it comes up. Okay. The next one is for your camera, right? That's an icon for the camera. You want to turn your camera on and off. And I'll actually show you my setup of my Stream Deck here shortly, so you can see that as well. You want to turn your camera on and off, press the button. So that way you don't have to go and find the camera function on Zoom or, something like that. And those other ones for music and so forth, right? You can also set this to be what you want it to be. Now, that's the initial one that you can get, and there's more functions that you can do with it. But again, I would not suggest this to start off, simply because once you get familiar with it, you're going to want to upgrade, and it's going to be like this was a waste of time and effort and money just getting this one, when you can get the 15 key that you're about to see next. And with that 15 key, now you can do so much more. Now, I want you to notice something here. Look at the transition that just happened from the 6 key to the 15 key. Now, as you see this, I'm going to show you what I'm using to transition is the Stream Deck. I have a key specifically on my Stream Deck to take me to my next slide, my next overlay, whichever word you want to use, but it's done easily. And there's a technique that I'll show you here in a second that can help you so you don't even have to look, right? You can know exactly where it's at. So if I'm just looking into my camera, I know exactly what to press to be able to take me to the next scene and so forth, okay? So let's go back here and I will show you again. So now I'm here. Now that just went to the next one, transition to the next one. Okay, so here we go. This is the one that I would highly recommend, and I tell all of my clients, my students, to get this one first. Right? This is the 15 key Stream Deck. Let me see, 16 key? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15. I don't know what just happened to my brain. 15 key Stream Deck. Now, what you see there, that's a skin that someone put on it. You can get all type of graphic skins to make it colorful and do whatever you want, but it comes just either in black or white. All right, so, but that's, you can make it whatever way you want to make it. Okay, now, again, you can see in this illustration here how they have their key set up so that if they want to bring up Adobe, they can press the key, Photoshop, all the rest of these. Pinterest, you can bring up websites, you can bring up uh, tons of items, and I'll show you a little bit more of that here in just a second as well. Where is that at? Let's bring that up. Okay, so I have that ready. So, what that's going to do, move that out the way. All right. So, again, what that's going to do is make it so that your workflow is set up the way that you want it. And I suggest using the apps, the sites, whatever it is that you use um, more often, you put them in the positions that will help you. Okay. And I'm going to show you my little kind of secret for it's not really a secret, but it's my little way of doing it. All right. So, one of the ways that helps with the do not look down type of thing is the four corner system. So, you can see in the top left where it has the Adobe sign, down in the bottom left where the XD is at, bottom right, and then the top right. Okay. What that means is that I am able to place my hand on a Stream Deck and I'm able to then get it to go to the next one. And I'll show you exactly what I mean here now. Let me bring up this one. Is that that? Yes. Okay, perfect. So let me show you an example of what this looks like when it's in the hand. Actually, I'll come back to the main screen here so you guys can see a little bit better. All right, so this is what the Stream Deck looks like. All right, these are the keys that you just saw a second ago, and here are the corners, right? So you can kind of see that. All right, so let's go back here. All right, so you can see that. And I'm going to show you how to place those in there, maybe, right? Because I still want to keep it a little bit basic. That's for the most part basic, but I don't want to take it over too much. All right, so again, any questions, please feel free to place them in the chat. I don't want you to think this is just me showing you some stuff, but place them in the chat, okay? Next, I'm going to show you another way to look at this right here. So here's another example of the 15 key, right? And again, this one is being used more so for a musical kind of situation where they can stop and play music. They can mute, go solo, equalizer, piano, so forth. So you can put this for games. You can put this for your live streams. You can place it for whatever works best for what you are doing. Okay, so that is the concept of the Stream Deck. I use three primarily. I have the 15 key, which can turn into actually like 30, 45 keys, but we won't go there. So you have more functions than just 15 keys. That's why I said if you get the 6 key, you're going to get bored and tired and it's out, and you're going to upgrade to this 15 keys. So just start with that. I then have the 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 32. Well, why I keep doing that? You already know. But 32 key Stream Deck as well, which then turns into a 64 key and so forth and so on. Okay. But that's the one that I have that I'm able to use for all types of really cool, unique things. If you want to do sound effects, all that stuff like this, that's cool. Get the applause, okay, and so forth like that. Let's see here. Maybe I want to do a DJ horn, right? So my sound effects, and again using the do not look down method. Truthfully, you don't need to worry about that. Look, if I look down and press a button, no one's going to leave the stream because that happened. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the back end and how to look at some of the ways that you're able to do it. So I'm going to show you the back end of my Stream Deck. Okay. Oh, let me go here. Boop. All right. So now what you're looking at is the back side of my Stream Deck. And I'll move that over to here. When you first get the Stream Deck, It's basically plug and play. You download something from their website, it uploads it, and then it's going to look like this, except for this arrow right here. Okay, that arrow lets me know that I have another page to go to. Okay, and then let me turn this off. Turn off the drawing. Okay, so for an example here, you can see 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 pages of these, right? These buttons. That's 45 keys, 45 buttons I can use. All right. With that, I'm going to show you how some of mine look, and then I'll show you how to apply them. And I'll show you what this is on the side. So first, we have page 2. Right. So these are my icons to let me know what I want to place on there. Okay. And then we have page 1 as well, and we're doing the same thing. Okay. So if I go back to page 3, it's empty, and that way I'm showing you what I want to place on here. So let's talk about the side here. This is where you have all of your items at. Okay. So you have a soundboard where you again can place and play the audio. So I'll show you an example of what that looks like right here. All I simply have to do is drag this over, drop it. Let's say if I want play audio in the center. As soon as I drop it on, now these come up. I can choose a file. That file will come up, and then at that point, I can now select any music, sound effects, anything that I want to go in there. You can also drag and drop it, but again, just keeping it for the basics. So just select it and choose it from whatever source you have on your computer, right? Let's go with timer. I want a timer for maybe my Zoom meetings, right? I want to give someone a specific amount of time to introduce themselves or to remind me for my introduction, whatever it is. Now, by placing that there, I can then choose the duration, whatever like that. And so then now when I come back here, I can now, should I keep it there? Yeah, I can keep it there. So then now when I use that, it will automatically bring up a time, okay, in which I get that. So let me see something here really quick. So now I am looking on my Stream Deck and I'm seeing the time. You can then place it on the screen if you like, but again, a little bit more advanced, so I just want to keep it simple for you, right? So now let me show you something that you can do, and then it comes up. So again, there's my time sound. So now you can do a website, hotkey switch, all of these, and again, won't go too much into it. Multimedia. If you use Twitch, it has Twitch items in there, the Zoom items, and I'll show you one that helps me out so much when I'm holding Zoom meetings in all of these navigations. And then also Ecamm, that's the one I use. Ecamm fam, give it up. Is that 2 Ecams? Ecamm. Oh, okay, let's see what that's doing. That's the Ecamm for Zoom. Got it. All right. And so, just a matter of fact, I'll show you this now. So, for an example, in the Ecamm for Zoom, I love to mute all participants. Right. So maybe someone's mic, they didn't cut their mic off or whatever, and they're talking while your meeting's going on. Now you got to try to find that person. That's going to take too long to see who it is to mute. I'm able to press one button and mute everyone just like that. Mute and unmute, right? So quick little thing. If you want to go to gallery view, right? You have all of these specific for Zoom and whatever else that you're going to be using it for, right? So that's how easy and simple that is to do that. Now, let's say, for an example, this icon, okay, I'm going to show you the basic again. This icon, the play thing here. You can have a play button so that you can just drag and drop something. So let's say I'm going to take a picture and let's say, all right, so I'm going to just take this picture and I'm going to drag it. As soon as that green comes on, now look what happens, right? So that icon changed. So that's as easy as it can be, right? You go to Canva, have somebody make something for you, or you do it, bam, it comes on. And I'll show you actually what a couple of mine look like here. And then we'll get ready to wrap this up. Like I said, it's basic, very basic on this. All right. So, matter of fact, let's come back here. I don't want this any longer, so I'm simply delete it. Okay, because I'm not going to use it, right? I just have my 2 and then plus my other one. So let's skedaddly down. Oops. Nope. My bad. Delete. Yes. I just deleted the icon. All right. Okay, so now we're back to here. So now let me show you. So I have my Stream Deck, which is the regular one here. I have my Stream Deck pedal, which is my foot pedal. So I'm using my feet, or my foot, to control some of the things that go for the Stream Deck. Okay. And then I also have my Stream Deck XL, which is the one for the 32 key. Okay. And as you can see, I have different ones on here. And I love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. I'll show you what that is. So I'm about to press it. And this is my little quick thing when someone says in one of our meetings that they don't know what they want to do to find who they want to talk to niche down and so forth. So I will press, what do you want to do? And then look what happens.
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
So that's my little fun thing. All right. So let's see. Any questions so far on how this is working with the Stream Deck? All right. It is absolutely simple, easy, makes your workflow go so much easier, makes your edits easier. And when things are easier, you want to do them more. You don't get burnt out as much. This is why I absolutely love the Stream Deck. Okay. What do we have? Plugin installed. Okay. All right. So again, this is the 32 keys. I absolutely suggest you start off with the 15 key because that will make it so much easier and for you to process it. Now, if you're big and bold, go to 32 key. That absolutely works. Let me show you a great thing also for this here. So I'm gonna come out of here. So I have, well, actually, you know what? No, let me come back in and show you this. So I'm going to show you what I'm about to press on my XL. So this button here says post comment, okay? In a second, I'm about to press that button. And what is going to happen is inside of my YouTube comments, and you'll be able to see it. I'll even show you here. So look here in this section. When I press that button, it's going to put in designated, oops, get that off the screen, designated words, sentences, links, whatever you want to put in. So then now I don't have to type it. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to copy. I don't have to paste, right? It's already done in the Stream Deck. And those are some of my links. You can grab yourself a free trial of Ecamm there, I think it is. My link to my Get Confident on Camera course and challenge, and then it also is one of my Streamer Live free links as well. If you have any questions on those, let me know, and I will help you out with any of those. All right. So again, I'm not going to keep it long, but that is the basics of the Stream Deck. I'm going to show a couple of things by pressing some more buttons here to show you how that happens. Right. So there we go. For that comes up. I'm going to press another one. Boom, big win. All of these are done by the Stream Deck. If you like that, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs ups, give me some chats, and I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate all that, right? So all of these are done by the Stream Deck. And again, that makes it so much easier. You do not need to use the Stream Deck for all of the fun and cool things that I do. It can be used specifically for business. That's why I brought that up, so you were able to see it, okay? In that way, so matter of fact, I'll show you again really quick. Business. Oops, wrong one. There we go. All right, and that's going to happen sometimes. You're going to press the wrong one. That's okay. So in this, you can see that this is used for more of a professional type of things. You can put PowerPoint. You can put your email services on there and so forth like that. You do not need it for all of those fun, cool things. Okay. Then you can put Adobe, anything to make things easier. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no more questions, make sure you check out some of those links there. Make sure you come and check out my challenge. And so you can find some different ways and techniques to make yourself look, sound, and perform more professional on camera. And I think that's it. Let me show you something new I just did. And so y'all saw the beginning Ecamm song. And so this is one of my things I like to do when I'm ready to get live with it. Check this out. Stream Deck. Listen, if you don't have a Stream Deck yet, I don't know what's going on. You probably didn't know about it, but now you know. So let's get it. Let's all be winners. Oh yeah. And so okay. Bring it back. All right. So let's all be winners. Let's all get that and let's do it. All right. So no other questions, anything. Thank you all for coming and joining in on the basics for Stream Deck. If you are watching live or even a replay, put into the chat in the comments that you want to see some of the advanced stuff, and I'll show you some really cool advanced things that Stream Deck is able to do. So it has the multiple things that you're able to do. For example, just then you saw me play music, saw me do the graphics, all of that just from one button. And that's not all. So let's see, for an example. Oh, here we go. Here we go on this side. Here we go now. Music, graphics come, do all of that. You can play little ditties, little kind of things. All right, so just put that in the chat. Appreciate it. And now I'm going to do my outro with the Stream Deck.
Straight out of Ecamm.